You know what server, starting server, you take 1,500 years. 1,500.
Sometimes it does. It's because it's trying to load in 60 people. I mean,
Yeah.
not that, but
Hmm.
it's trying to find 60 people to load in that are all, yeah, of decent quality and whatnot. And it's probably trying to make teams. It also is just sometimes really slow though.
I mean, with how much the game is kind of like, died up from its original hype, I'm
Yeah,
not
although
surprised.
I've been hearing that it's coming back
Well, that's kind of what
because
I thought was going to happen. So, the initial part of it was super big hype, super big hype. Everybody's screaming, then it's going to dip down below what it's normally going to, then it's going to come back. People who were like thinking, oh yeah, I miss Fortnite are going to realize how much Apex is better, and it's going to come up and they're going to be even. You watch.
well, and so Fortnite went into their new season,
Hmm.
and all my students are like, it's garbage. They're like, the skins are garbage, the new weapons are garbage. They got rid
Everything
of the
is garbage.
good stuff.
Hmm.
Like everything's good. Like no joke, I had 3 different groups of students throughout the day talking about how garbage Fortnite was in the new season and how they weren't going to play it. So
These
like,
two games are gonna be the games that are gonna be fighting for a title for a long time.
oh yeah,
And
and
I think that as
go ahead.
Apex continues to grow, as they continue to get better as far as the glitches everyone is complaining about, or the delay time of server starting, or they want new content, all that stuff is coming out, and as that grows, there's going to be more hype around the game. And there's going to be
Oh yeah.
Fortnite and Apex fighting for years to see who's the top dog.
And honestly, I think that you'll see more and more people switch over to Apex as, especially not even the glitches, but because I mean Fortnite has its own plenty of glitches, um, but really as I think you see the shift to the additional content,
Oh,
and not just like new
100%.
people. I mean, new people will help, but specifically when they add in a, why on earth would you try to land there?
Okay. Okay, well, apparently we're going over here now. Whatever. Anyways, go
I
ahead.
mean, I'm going but you know, specifically if you get another map or you add on a, I don't think you'll ever see a solo mode, duo, or like 5-man or something.
I think a
You know,
five-man squad would be ridiculous for this game in both a positive and negative fashion.
oh yes, it would be very interesting for sure. I'm actually not sure how it would go, but it would be interesting.
It would be definitely one of the things to like get a whole bunch of streamers to test it out first to see how good it would be and build some hype around it. And if nobody likes it, then just don't. I just don't think it would do good. I'm not gonna lie. I think it would be kind of too much. Originally the game isn't designed for something like this, so the fact that they would consider doing anything else besides 3 people is going to be hard to do well.
No, I mean, I think you could. I think you would make an argument for changing it out for 5 or 6 man, because especially once you get a little bit bigger of a roster. Because I mean, right
That's
now
fair. You
you're
have
running
Lifeline.
3 man, but yeah, you really could. Yeah, you could use some more characters who have some minor healing or supportive. Because even in the supportive category, like there's really, in my opinion, only one support because the other character they have listed as a support, of course, which is Pathfinder, is actually another recon.
Well,
Like, I
Gibraltar.
don't understand. Gibraltar's considered defensive, though, rather than support.
Oh my god, please
Oh,
help
how
me.
did
I
I
need some mental
miss?
help. Because I can't shoot straight. Oh, you want to know what it is? I'm getting lag. Well, all I know is that I saw Pathfinder running in place for 5 seconds straight, and he was literally running. And I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm having some lag, my friends. Well, if I'm experiencing some hefty
Oh, no,
lag,
I've
then...
got a little bit of lag because the flags came out real giant.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think this game itself didn't think it was going to get as many people as it did.
No,
And
I don't think they did either.
since that happened, there's a lot of residual problems since the humongous wave of people and them trying to fix it. So I just want to be one of those people that said I've been here since season 1 because I knew this game was going to be great. I just want to be that person so bad. So I'm sticking
Oh, yeah.
with the
Well,
game for
and
sure.
as someone who's played through Titanfall 1 and 2, and actually I'd love to get Titanfall 2 for this system. Because I have it on the PC, and then play that one with you. Because I mean, I love Call of Duty, but Titanfall is even better.
Yeah.
You know, I think that once they get the leg under control, I mean, they're one of the things that makes Titanfall so good is the fact that they're really good at balancing out their game and whatnot.
And they've actually showed a lot of that talent in the game with trying to fix the the hitbox with Gibraltar and Pathfinder and Caustic, for instance. Instead of being able to, I'm going for the ship. Bye. Instead of them, having the hitbox be changed to a different size. Okay, it was a terrible idea. I had to fall off, dude. I'm dropping down. But as far as, them trying to figure out creative ways of balancing people, I don't have any health. But yeah, no, they're creative, and I have a lot of faith in EA as a company to be able to fix the game overall, honestly.
I don't have any faith in EA. I have faith in Respawn.
Wait, is this Respawn that owns the game?
Respawn is owned by EA, but Respawn is the company who's actually doing it.
Oh, okay, so
EA,
this is a marketed thing.
so,
Okay.
Yeah, so EA is the big company, who's got a bunch of little people under them type thing.
Like how Disney is.
Right. The main shooter that EA directly works on is Battlefront, which is a piece of junk game. So
okay.
I would not have been nearly as confident if it was purely EA that owns it.
Okay, cool. Then I have faith in Respawn, then. I should say that.
Respawn is the company that made Titanfall, and they were bought out by EA. Well, not bought out. They were bought under in order to be able to make Titanfall 2 and eventually Titanfall 3 because while they're a fairly small company, they didn't have the money, basically.
There are certain things that I would love to see out of the game. Like I said before, I would love to see duos. I just feel like it would be really cool to be able to, I don't know, I just feel like duos is going to be easier than solo, but also...
Yeah, like I said, the game isn't really meant for solo.
No, I really don't.
So
I really don't.
I could see any number between 2 and 5. Like, you could even just add on one more, you could remove one, but solo just doesn't thematically fit because you have an entire revive system in place. Multiple levels of revive system in place, no less.
Yeah, honestly. I mean,
Lifeline is useless as a solo.
I mean,
her drop isn't, but like her passive and whatnot is.
Yeah, honestly, they were definitely built for teams, and even Respawn said that, everything about this game is built on teamwork. The ping system is built on, that's a humongous thing. That was like a humongous thing that Fortnite even copied, was the amazing ping system, and the respawn system and stuff like that. And even having the golden knockdown shield, that would kind of be useless. Any knockdown shield would be useless. That point.
Except for the gold one.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's no trick. So even if you have a gold knockdown shield, you get knocked down, nobody knows, one squad will go, the squad that's attacking your squad will go after Grant, will go after the other people on your squad, and you can respawn, or revive yourself. Of course, there's no trick with it when you're playing solo.
Well, and if you're solo and you don't just instantly die, then they would know you would have a gold one.
Yeah, there's no point. I mean, I guess no point.
Yeah. The only way you could do it is if you had something more akin to one of Call of Duty's things, which was the Last Stand, which let you temporarily use your pistol.
Which, I mean, I don't know why they don't have that system in place as it is.
True.
Lena and I were talking about that. Like, there should be oh my god, I'm already starting off so strong. Look at me. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be purpley bottle here to save the day. Okay, I hit him so much. Get him.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
I didn't get him. But there's a person over here. Please hurry, please hurry, please hurry. Oh my god, thank god. Is that all you have? Oh god, I'm being shot at.
Alright, I finished the
No, someone get him, someone get him. Okay, I didn't get any of those kills, but I don't give a crap, as long as we're all good. I think one thing that would be nice, and I don't think this is physically possible because this game is completely online. Like, it's 100% online. There's nothing you can do offline except for the training tutorial, and even then, you don't download the game with a tutorial installed. You'd have to play it online. I would like it for it to be not as demanding of the internet or something to where they can reduce it slightly. Maybe you could download the map or something like that. I don't know if that would even help, to be honest, because it's so online.
Yeah, but no, I know what you mean. They could put slightly more assets onto the PS4.
Also, I would love it if they could have custom games. So, honestly, just getting when a new map comes out, getting the chance to explore the new map on your own so you can be more prepared when it comes to online battles with full, all 60 That would be really cool too. Plus, I don't. The Fortnite has that as well. It would just be nice to have custom modes so that you and your friends could just play around for a while.
Correct. Yeah, and that would be interesting too. Is
Mhm.
to have the ability to go against your friends. And honestly, what they need is kind of an arena style map.
Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be beyond fun. I would love it if we could do that. Are we going to airbase or runoff? Cool, let's do it. And like we said before, we do not need them to change the original map. Having multiple different maps would be the best thing to do. Yeah, just because even if you did put a new map in, you know, I may want to explore the old map, and you taking it away would mean that I don't get to actually play the old. Oh God, I'm being punched. What's a kind of map that you would want to see them make? I like the idea of an arena kind of style. That's a really cool idea.
With less, I think, would be fun.
Oh,
if you had
goodness.
a map that was like half the size with only 30 people on it, still 3-man teams, but you know, do kind of an even quicker mode, so to speak. Although this game doesn't always need that, but you know what I mean. I think that'd be interesting.
No, I do agree. I think that'd be pretty cool too. Now, what kind of champion, or I guess character, I don't know what phrase you would rather use there, that you want to see come out? What style, or like what kind? You already talked about a support character, kind of like Lifeline. Something that offers actual health and support would be a good one.
Correct. What I'd like to see is somebody who offers, you know, you already have Lifeline as far as for a true healer. What I would like to see is maybe someone who offers some kind of boost to shields or something like that.
Ooh.
Not like Gibraltar, but I mean like an actual legitimate shield boost or something.
Mm-hmm. So like if they were on your squad.
Who can spawn ammo or something like that.
Oh, now that would be really
so
cool.
But, you know what I mean? Something along those lines.
Well, in the middle of
character, but not directly health.
Yeah, like let's say that you and your squad are, you know, last 4 people or last 4 squads. It isn't always guaranteed that you're going to have enough ammo to survive if you haven't seen much, you know, battle the entire game. Maybe you would have an excess amount, I don't know. But there isn't always a chance. I've been in situations before where I don't have enough ammo to actually do anything.
Or if you wanted to switch a weapon and you couldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
You weren't set up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, something that's supportive but not just a clone copy of Lifeline.
Yeah, exactly. You know, honestly, I wouldn't know how to even think about making another support besides adding health, but that would be a really good way of like helping out with that. I thought that, and this is going to sound really out of the box and kind of weird, but everything in this world revolves around tech and stuff, so I'm really not sure how you would be able to, oh, they're over here, never mind, how you'd be able to do this, but like a water themed or a water based one, because you know that we have Wraith who has like the Void or something like that. More of a, I wouldn't want to call them mystical, but the ones that have more of a weird or kind of out of place ability would be really cool. So maybe like when they run on water or something, really they regen their health. Could be their passive or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something unique like that would be really cool to see. Once again, no idea how they would do something like that or what their abilities would offer, but it'd be kind of cool.
No, I mean, I think there is still some water here to where you could try something like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like one, I don't know. They're coming out with one, like, apparently they're coming out with one that is a themed in electricity, like electric bolts or whatever. And I don't remember the Tesla thing. I think you told me about that. Wasn't you that told me about that? Yeah. Like that's a really cool idea. Something more elemental based would be interesting.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I think that could be very interesting.
And with how creative the team is at Respawn, I feel like it's doable for them. They just need to sit down and have a good conversation. Just figure out what they want to do and how they would do it. What role they would play in the team and what benefits them. Also, I have another body shield over here. I have 2 body shields. They should be coming out. They're actually coming out with new guns in Season 2. They confirmed that and talked about that.
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah.
That excites me a lot. I don't know what else they could put in there. Honestly, more energy weapons are really, really cool. Something that doesn't have as much of a charge up. But of course, that does make the energy weapons make more sense if it had a charge up. If it doesn't have one, then it's like, why are you an energy weapon again? I mean, the triple take doesn't really have much of a charge up, but it is a sniper rifle, so it isn't like you use it like an automatic rifle. You know, you're not going to worry about the charge up delay because you aren't using it like that.
Yeah, I would at least one more SMG that's not light because 2 of the 3 SMGs are light, and the
That's
third is the
true.
Prowler.
Okay, that's very true.
What I would like to see is a a semi-automatic assault rifle that can be pumped a little faster, because like right now there is no. I mean, you can actually single shot the Havoc, but I don't know anyone who does that.
Right? Um,
But something.
Good.
Go ahead.
No, you got finish
I
your
was going
saying.
to say something equivalent to the FAL from the old Call of Duty, where you had something that had, damage almost as good as a sniper rifle. Although you could argue that basically the G7 Scout kind of fulfills that role.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see them reattempt a pistol shotgun. That would honestly, because the Mozambique has been like the biggest joke. So having them reattempt something like that would also be pretty cool to see. I feel like it would be an interesting concept if they did it right.
I would like to see actually one thing that would be interesting is a kind of a double barrel to where you can't do anything but hip fire with it, and the second one is actually the other. So each trigger becomes a barrel,
Mm-hmm.
and so you have to hit the left and the right to do it.
That'd be very interesting. Anything that, I think we talked about before, anything that would be a double, like a double, not hemlock.
Oh, akimbo.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Also, could they
Yes,
take away the P2020? Maybe take away a couple weapons that are kind of useless.
I think really realistically the only weapon that is truly just more or less completely useless is the P2020. Like, for all people's jokes about it, the Mozambique can be
Useful.
an effective weapon. But
did they ping it already? I wasn't paying attention. They may have been. If they get it, they can get it. I'm gonna still go towards it though.
I think they're heading for it, but I think an akimbo style weapon could also be really effective. Either just add the ability to akimbo any pistol in the game, or alternatively just make one that is specifically meant to be done. Because even if you could just dual wield a P2020, it would make the P2020 a lot more viable.
I want another weapon that is like really. Oh shoot! We're being shot at.
Well, you don't typically see a true automatic, but you are right that some sniper rifles are really designed to be punched as fast as you can punch them. So they're semis, but they're fast drop and they're not usually as much damage. Again, you could argue that the G7 Scout is kind of that.
Yes.
But
like the respawn team is not afraid about crossing over weapons in the slightest. That's not a concern for them. So having something like an automatic sniper rifle would almost be the next step to add to their roster of weapons,
And so, what I would do to make that kind of balance is you stick a scope on it that cannot be removed.
Okay.
Because by doing that, you remove it from being a all-around weapon. Because otherwise, automatic sniper rifle, I'll use that anytime. But if it's got a big scope on it, well then, you can't. It's still really hard to use in close range. I mean, you could hip fire it, but
right.
It keeps it from being so overly powered.
Yeah, you're right. Also, the ultimate legendary, super legendary gold weapons, a legendary pistol, because they have a shotgun and a sniper rifle. The next one that would be a fair game would be a pistol, because if you made an automatic legendary, people would still learn the kick of it, and it would be so overpowered that it wouldn't be fair. Or a burst one as well. Nothing but automatic would be too much.
The other thing that isn't in the game at all is some kind of maybe not a rocket launcher, but a grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, that would make a lot of sense to have in the game as well. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, yeah.
Something with very limited ammo. It'd be use this only at the right moment. And again, I would try to probably generally stay away from the rocket launcher specifically, just because those are easy to aim. But if you use a grenade launcher, those still take skill.
Yes.
to actually use.
I do. That is crazy. I never even thought about that. That really is a missing element of the game. There's a bunch of squads here, like crazy amount of people. Our dude still didn't have any body armor. We got Spitfire though. I'm sorry, give me a second. He didn't pick up a freaking body shield. Okay, dude. Well, I guess you're too freaking good for a body shield. That's right there.
Yes, but that video game.
Baby Patreon, thank you for all the things you do. I made this song